Hey guys, Jack Bennett here from iCanPlayDrums.com. Welcome to another custom studio lesson. Today's lesson goes out to Michael from Melbourne, Australia, where I live. Michael writes, "Hey Jack, I really need help with my grooves. I play mainly pop and rock with my band, but I'm finding most of my grooves sound the same, i.e. very repetitive and not particularly creative. Are there any simple ways to add some variety to the patterns that I'm playing so that I don't sound like a 1980s drum machine?" Well, you don't want that, Michael. Okay, I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can spice up your grooves, and they're really, really cool. And they're not particularly hard, especially once you understand the technique and the counting involved. The first way that I'm going to show you is by adding one buzz. All right, and we're just going to do it in one place. Of course, you can do this on any subdivision of any part of the beat or any beat that you like, but we're just going to do it on the 4th 16th note of beat 2. 1, 2E and A. 1E and a 2E and A and 4 and 1 and 2E and A and 4. So it's going to go 1, 2, buzz and 4. 1E and a 2E and buzz and 4. All right. So let's take the most basic beat and let's look at where we're playing that. All right. 1, 2. Okay, all I'm doing there is I'm buzzing, like if you're playing an actual buzz roll, but I'm playing it with my left stick only on the 4th 16th of 2, all right? Just pushing the stick in. There's a lot of different ways that you can actually include buzz roll techniques into grooves. We don't often think of, using a buzz roll within grooves, because often the things that we'll do are like the next thing I'm going to show you, like using a drag, which is very similar. Or the third way that I'm going to show you, which is a 5-stroke roll, is 32nd notes. All right, but we can use buzzers as well. Okay, so 2E and A. Now, if I'm going to do that, sometimes you can let it kind of ring on a little bit longer than just that subdivision, but you certainly are starting it on the 4th 16th of 2. So you might want to go something like, okay, so it doesn't have to be done and dusted by beat 3, the very next 16th, right? It doesn't have to be 2 and a 3 and you're finished. You can let it ring on if you like, okay? You can do it either way though, all right? It's whatever suits. You want to have options, okay? So you could do it where it does last exactly 1/16th, and you'd go, or let it ring on. So up to speed, if I'm playing it exactly as the 4th 16th only and stopping it by beat 3, that'd sound like this. But if I want it to ring on, sound like this. All right. Another variation on that is to do it as a double instead of a buzz, and that is, in other words, you're playing it like a drag, but we're deliberately playing exactly 32nd notes. Now, I'm actually going to do this at the end of beat 4, so we just had a look at playing the buzz at the end of beat 2. I'm going to do it on the 4th 16th of beat 4. So it's going to be 2 32nd notes with the left hand, really soft, so I'm playing the stick really close to the drum. Now, some people like to play it in the center. Some people play it sort of halfway towards the edge. I've seen different videos of people sort of moving around the drum. That's totally fine. It's entirely up to the sound that you want. I'm just going to keep it more or less in the center for now, just to get a consistent sound with that and also the backbeat. You could do it as a rim shot, of course. So this is 4E and A. So on the A, 4th 16th of 4, you're going to play 2 32nd notes. So it sounds like this. 4E and A. 4E and A. And what I did then was I started bringing it on the 4th 16th of 2. All right. So if you think of it like 4/4 is just really 2 lots of a 2-beat phrase. So if you've got a downbeat and a backbeat, well then all of these things that I show you can do them either in beat 2 or beat 4. It's up to you. All right, a little slower. 3E and a 4E and a 1. 3E and a, 4E and a, 1. So in the beginning, just to get the timing of it right, you might just want to do beat 4 on its own and just really slow it down, micromanage everything, and just go 4E and a, 1. And if you can't get the double, just even do one note. 4E and a, 1. Again. 4E and a, 1. And then double it, and you get 4E and a, 1. Alright, so it's kind of like you're going 4E and a, 1. Okay, so that's playing it in context of a really simple beat. Now I'll spice it up a little bit and I'll throw it in here, there, and everywhere. Okay, so that's using a drag. Now, I want to go into the 5-stroke version of that now. It leads on really well because we're using the same placement as we did with the drag for the left hand. But the note prior, when we were going 4E and a, that and with the right hand on hi-hat, that's now going to be doubled as well. So in beat 4, we have 4E and a, 1. All right? 4E and a, 1. And that sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Okay? And the sticking for that, of course, is just, it is the right hand version of the 5-stroke roll. All right, so you've got to know your rudiments. Right, right, left, left, they're soft notes, and then we're landing shoulder of the stick, edge of the hi-hats for the accent, bang, on beat 1 of the next bar. Alright, so that's 3 different ways. You can do it with the buzz. You can do it with the buzz a little bit longer. You can do it with the drag, 30-second note. You can do it with the 5-stroke roll. Add the extra double with the right hand. Hi and welcome to iCanPlayDrums.com Custom Studio. With I Can Play Drums Custom Studio, we do things a little bit differently than most monthly subscription drum lesson sites. Our lessons start with and are driven by you. Each week, our subscribers email us what they want to learn next. It could be a specific issue they have with their technique, their reading, a new style, drum solos, how to do gigs, and we film expert lessons addressing our subscribers' specific problems. With the thousands of free YouTube lessons and a plethora of subscription sites around, it can be tough to get heard if you have things you want addressed. We don't dictate what lessons you will learn next in a fixed curriculum. We listen to your emails and chats and build customized video lessons specific to your goals every single week. Our lessons are filmed in multi-angles along with our easy beat clips and additional resources like play-along MP3s and printable PDFs. Student lesson requests are submitted via email by any given Friday. Lessons are filmed over the weekend and go live the following Monday through Thursday. Each week, one of these lessons is uploaded free to YouTube to help put the word out to future subscribers. Our input into helping you achieve your goals doesn't stop there. With I Can Play Drums Custom Studio, we're committed to giving you real lesson progression so you get measurable results. At the bottom of these custom lessons, we provide you with subsequent lessons that build in a natural and logical progression, so you keep improving and don't lose your way. Sign up is easy and instant, and the pricing is about 1/10 what you would pay in a year of weekly lessons. Click the link below to get started.